The scarlet tanager, a bird that embodies vibrancy and elegance, is one of the most striking and beautiful species found in North America. With its brilliant red plumage, black wings, and deep, melodious songs, the scarlet tanager is a sight to behold. These medium-sized songbirds are part of the family Thropidae and are found primarily in the forests of eastern North America during the breeding season, though some populations migrate to South America for the winter. The scarlet tanager, with its vibrant colors and distinctive behaviors, has long captivated bird watchers, nature enthusiasts, and researchers alike. Despite its striking appearance and captivating presence, the scarlet tanager remains somewhat elusive and mysterious to those who observe it, especially because it spends much of its time high in the forest canopy, hidden among the leaves and branches. One of the most noticeable features of the scarlet tanager is its striking coloration. The male scarlet tanager is known for its brilliant, almost fiery red feathers that cover most of its body, with the exception of its black wings, tail, and legs. This vivid color contrast between the scarlet body and the black wings and tail creates a visually arresting display, particularly during the breeding season, when males are actively seeking mates. The intense red hue of the male tanager is the result of carotenoid pigments in its diet, which are essential for producing the vivid coloration. These carotenoids are primarily derived from fruits, seeds, and insects that the bird consumes while foraging. The coloration not only plays a role in attracting mates but also serves as a form of communication, signaling the health, vitality, and genetic fitness of the male. The females, on the other hand, are generally a more subdued yellowish-green, with a slight hint of red on the wings, which helps them blend in with their surroundings, especially when they are nesting. The scarlet tanager's appearance is complemented by its distinctive call, a rich and melodious song that can be heard in the spring and summer months. The song of the male scarlet tanager is often described as a series of short, twittering notes that rise and fall in pitch. The bird's call is not only a means of communication with potential mates, but also serves as a territorial marker. By singing from the high branches of trees, the male announces his presence and warns other males to stay away. This vocalization is an important part of the scarlet tanager's reproductive behavior, as it plays a role in both attracting females and defending its territory from rivals. The song is usually most prominent during the breeding season, and it serves as a reminder of the tanager's vibrant and energetic nature. The female does not engage in the same level of vocal display as the male but communicates with softer calls, particularly when she is on the nest or with her young. In addition to its striking appearance and song, the scarlet tanager has several fascinating behavioral traits that set it apart from other songbirds. These birds are primarily insectivores, although they will also eat fruits, seeds, and other small plant materials. Scarlet tanagers are known for their foraging behavior, which typically involves hunting for insects in the canopy of trees. They are adept at picking insects from the leaves and branches, often flipping over leaves with their bills in search of hidden prey. In addition to their insect diet, scarlet tanagers are also known to eat small berries and fruits, especially during migration when they need to build up their energy reserves. Their ability to adapt to a variety of food sources is an important aspect of their survival, particularly during migration, when food availability can vary widely depending on the time of year and location. The diet of the scarlet tanager is complemented by its migratory habits. These birds are migratory, traveling between their breeding grounds in North America and their wintering grounds in the tropical forests of Central and South America. The scarlet tanager typically begins its migration in late summer or early fall, flying southward to the tropical regions where it will spend the winter months. During migration, these birds travel alone or in small groups, often covering long distances over several weeks. Their migratory routes are not entirely well understood, but they typically travel through the southeastern United States and into Central America, where they spend the winter in the dense, tropical forests. During this time, the tanagers are less visible and harder to study, as they remain hidden in the thick foliage of the rainforests. In the spring, they make their way back north to their breeding grounds, where they arrive just in time to begin the nesting season. The scarlet tanager's nesting behavior is equally fascinating. These birds typically nest in the mid to upper levels of forests, building their nests in the dense foliage of trees. The nest is usually constructed by the female, with the male offering assistance by bringing her materials such as twigs, grasses, and leaves. The female builds the nest in the crook of a branch, weaving together a small, cup-shaped structure that is well camouflaged among the leaves. The nest is often placed in a sheltered spot, hidden from view by the dense canopy, which provides protection from predators. The female will lay between 3 to 5 eggs, which are typically pale blue or greenish with speckles. Once the eggs are laid, the female incubates them for about 12 to 14 days, with the male occasionally helping to provide food and protection. Once the eggs hatch, both parents share the responsibility of feeding and protecting the young. The male may continue to sing to defend the territory while the female tends to the nestlings. The young are born naked and helpless, relying entirely on their parents for warmth and food. The parents feed the chicks a diet of insects and small fruits, bringing food to the nest and feeding it directly to the young. Over the course of 2 to 3 weeks, the chicks grow rapidly, and by the time they are ready to leave the nest, they are fully feathered and able to fly. After fledging, the young birds continue to rely on their parents for food and guidance until they are fully independent and able to forage on their own. The scarlet tanager is not just known for its beautiful plumage and melodious song but also for its important role in the ecosystems it inhabits. As an insectivorous bird, it helps control insect populations, particularly in the forest canopies, where it feeds on a variety of insects, including caterpillars, beetles, and ants. By keeping these insect populations in check, scarlet tanagers contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem, ensuring that insect outbreaks do not negatively affect plant life. Furthermore, by feeding on fruits and berries, they play a role in seed dispersal, helping to spread plant seeds throughout the forest and promoting biodiversity. Their migratory habits also make them an important part of the natural cycle of ecosystems, as they help to maintain balance in both their breeding and wintering grounds. Despite their beauty and ecological importance, scarlet tanagers face several threats in the wild. Habitat loss is perhaps the most significant threat to these birds, as they rely on large, mature forests for both nesting and foraging. Deforestation, particularly in tropical regions, is a major concern for scarlet tanager populations, as it reduces the availability of suitable habitat. Logging, agriculture, and urbanization all contribute to the destruction of forest ecosystems, leaving scarlet tanagers with fewer places to live and breed. Furthermore, climate change is altering migration patterns and the availability of food sources, which could affect the timing of migration and breeding. In some areas, climate change has led to a mismatch between the timing of insect abundance and the arrival of migratory birds, making it harder for the birds to find enough food during the critical breeding period. These changes pose a significant challenge to the survival of scarlet tanagers and other migratory species. Conservation efforts for the scarlet tanager are essential to ensuring the survival of the species. Habitat protection and restoration are key components of these efforts, as preserving and expanding forested areas is vital for the continued health of tanager populations. In particular, protecting mature forests and reducing deforestation in both the breeding and wintering grounds is crucial for maintaining a healthy population of scarlet tanagers. Additionally, climate change mitigation strategies, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions and promoting sustainable land use practices, will be important in addressing the challenges posed by climate change. Public education and awareness efforts are also critical in encouraging people to support conservation efforts and reduce their impact on the environment. In conclusion, the scarlet tanager is a bird of extraordinary beauty and ecological importance. With its brilliant red plumage, melodic song, and fascinating migratory and nesting behaviors, it stands out as one of the most captivating songbirds in North America. The scarlet tanager plays an essential role in maintaining the health of forest ecosystems by controlling insect populations and dispersing seeds. However, like many species, it faces significant threats from habitat loss, climate change, and other environmental challenges. Through concerted conservation efforts, it is possible to ensure that this vibrant bird continues to grace the forests of North America for generations to come. The scarlet tanager serves as a reminder of the beauty and complexity of nature and the importance of protecting the habitats that support life.